starts last season in Ligue 1, 47 caps for his country already. Player of the tournament at a Euro and a winner of the Euro, but he won't be going to the World Cup, of course, remarkably. Combination of Switzerland and North Macedonia did for Italy. There's Verratti, another who fits into that category. Now Hakimi, Vitinha. Floated through by Verratti, flag stays down, it's Neymar who's denied by Masaki Higashiguchi. Terrific save from the 36-year-old. Neymar did everything right, sat the goalkeeper down. It was that right leg that saved Higashiguchi. What a pass from Verratti. But if GAMBA OSAKA don't sort themselves out defensively in terms of pressure on the ball and that defensive line, it won't be long before PSG score. Good game though, 15 minutes in. Here's Machino, rather hacked down there by Verratti. He's rarely too far away from a booking. 127 yellow cards in 378 games for Paris Saint-Germain, Marco Verratti. Messi, Hakimi was up there in support. Now Sarabia to whip it in for Messi. Great defensive challenge. It was a certain goal if there was no intervention from a GAMBA OSAKA player. Genta Miura stretching out the right boot. In from Messi, just bounces through rather scruffily, and Vitinha had a swipe. He's never going to be a prolific goal scorer. Marquinhos, now Kimpembe. Here's Miura. Way by Sergio Ramos. Ishige. Now Kosuke Onose. Neymar. Nearly. Sarabia tried to let it run through for Messi, but there wasn't quite enough pace on the ball. There's Fukuoka. And now Kosuke Onose. Here's the Brazilian Dohan. Now Genta Miura. Just lost the Osaka derby to Cerezo Osaka. 16th in the table, third bottom, only 2 off the bottom. In terms of points, Jubilo Iwata, they should be doing a lot better than that. Lost their last 3 and scored only once in those games. 12 games left, they could yet be in trouble. Gamba Osaka. Here's Neymar. Lovely, quick, dazzling feet. And Sarabia thought he turned it home and can't believe that he didn't. Scored against Urawa Reds and very nearly got one there, but Higashiguchi with a fine reflex save in the end. Don't think Sarabia quite made the contact he wanted there. Just looped it goalwards rather than fired it. And that might have made the difference. Dorhan. Here's Fukuoka. Shige. Well, they've ridden their luck a little bit here, Gamba Osaka. They've caused a problem or two at the other end as well. And it's goalless 20 minutes in the Panasonic Stadium in Suita. And, Osaka. Onose is full of fire down that right-hand side, but makes the odd mistake and he gave it away there. They've won a free kick here, Paris Saint-Germain, just a bit too much on the challenge there on Hakimi. Messi to one side and Neymar to the other. It's that familiar Paris Saint-Germain option here. He's had a good game so far. Masaki Higashiguchi. Good position for right or for left foot. It's Messi, just wouldn't dip in time. Almost tried to feather that into the top corner rather than fire it. Higashiguchi might have been struggling if it had been in the top corner. It was a good running from Vitinha and then a bit of skill from Neymar. Watch Sarabia now. Just scuffed it a bit. I've got to say, though, it's still an outstanding save. I think if Sarabia catches it clean, it's a goal, but it could easily have been one anyway. Higashiguchi on the way down and then claws that right hand up to just flick it in the air. Yeah, it's a really good save, that. Great angle, isn't it, that from behind the goal. So cooling break time, and Galtier starting to make a tactical point or two. Verratti very much his midfield leader on the field. pivot of this side. Neymar here with that burst forward. This is what I meant about that touch of pace. It's not that he's slow, but with that real little bit of extra pace, he's away there, isn't he? There's no foul on him. Maybe he has his foot caught, but it's not a deliberate foul. So we get back underway with Masaki Higashiguchi. And this clearance. Vitinha. Sergio Ramos now. Comfortable header for Onose, and now the strong running Musashi Suzuki. Here's Verratti. Vitinha. Clever from Neymar for Lionel Messi. What about that for a pass? Hakimi! Another fine save by Masaki Higashiguchi. Closed down the angle, pulled off the save. Big round of applause for the 36-year-old goalkeeper. Virtuoso display so far. Miura. Smashed into the back of Messi. Could be a big mistake. Here's Lionel Messi. It's another fine save, but Sarabia was not to be denied. You have to feel for Masaki Higashiguchi, who's had such a game in the Gamba Osaka goal. He makes another save there, but it's Sarabia with the follow-up who makes them pay, and Paris Saint-Germain leads. Sarabia's second in 2. All came from that unfortunate deflection. You're being mega critical of the goalkeeper. Maybe he could have pushed it away from goal, but he's got Messi bearing down on him. It was a difficult save, and no luck. Well, it would be hard to argue that Paris Saint-Germain don't deserve to be in front, so to an extent justice is done, but just not on the Gamba Osaka goalkeeper. Well, they get it forward quickly, and Suzuki just wasn't able to control. Neymar. Well, there was nearly a miscommunication at the back there, but they do the right thing and hammer it clear. So Pablo Sarabia, who may well be on his way out of the club, is the current joint top scorer on this tour with Arnaud Kalimuendo, who also might be on his way out of the club. Such is the nature of these pre-season tours, and of course we have to say might be, because nothing with a new coach in particular is written in stone. Vitinha. Verratti bided his time to pick out Neymar, who looks for the angle and is clipped for sure. And Paris Saint-Germain have a clear penalty. The quick feet of Neymar just too much for the defender. And they're going to have a chance in double quick time to double their lead. Referee with no hesitation. Let's have a look. It's Miura, commits himself there, and it's the left foot that sweeps round and clips Neymar. No complaint at all. So Neymar himself will take the penalty. Higashiguchi's been a hero so far. Neymar looking for his first contribution of this tour of Japan. And up he steps to roll it home for 2-0. Made it look so easy, just committed the keeper. And then it's simple. Now it looks a long way back, doesn't it, for Gamba Osaka? It's the old Gaisca-Mendieta way of taking a penalty, that you sit the goalkeeper down, and then you got the whole goal to aim at. It's always the logic of that technique, and Mendieta missed only once in his career, so it's got a lot to be said for it. Two goals in 4 minutes. Paris Saint-Germain starting to look dangerous against this team in the relegation zone in the J-League. A huge name, of course, though, Gamba Osaka. 13th last season. They had a poor time of it after finishing second the year before. Good league to watch, the J-League, in terms of never quite being sure who's going to win it. It's really competitive. Entertaining as well. Ishige. Now on Onosse. Just kept going. Good running, Onosse. Oh, they've got a goal back, have they? Yes! Huge celebrations from the home supporters here. Paris Saint-Germain once again made a mess of things. Onosse with that little flick and the terrific run. Suzuki flung himself at it. Donnarumma made the save. And eventually they force it home. I wondered for a moment if it was Suzuki's goal. So too did he. But Keisuke Kurokawa pulls one back. The second goal that PSG have conceded on this pre-season tour. They were appealing for a hand, but Furukawa's goal stands. It's a good game, this, isn't it? Furukawa, defender, has scored twice this season in the J-League, so he does make those forward runs down the left-hand side. We shouldn't be hugely surprised that he got on the score sheet here. But that is something that's been waiting to happen on this tour. Been troubled regularly by that sort of movement. And it's no massive surprise that it was Kosuke Onose down this right-hand side that created things, as he's run really hard at Juan Bernat, who hasn't always had the answer. Here they come again. Nuno Mendes, of course, the left-back being put under pressure by Onose. Here's Verratti. Now Marquinhos. Neymar. Got a game at the Panasonic Stadium. Just when it looked as if Paris Saint-Germain might be strolling to a big win, they concede and things get really interesting. Kimpembe. Now Sarabia. Vitinha. What a pass that is for Nuno Mendes to make it 3. What a finish that is. And that 2-goal advantage is restored in this richly entertaining game. He's in acres of space, but he's still got a lot to do. Too much power on that for Higashiguchi. His weight was at his near post, just blocking that finish. And Nuno Mendes flashed it to the other side. Ishige. Now Fukuoka. Marquinhos. Here's Verratti. Neymar just ran out of room there. Messi. Nice weighted pass there for Neymar. Sarabia made a good run. Messi made a better one and arrives in behind to make it 4. No answer from GAMBA OSAKA to that one. Well, they pulled it back to 2-1, and they've woken up Paris Saint-Germain here. Verratti, Messi had kept his run going. It's a good watchful bit of defending that, stayed with the run. Oh, that was more than a clip of the heels there of Sarabia. Crunching mistime challenge. Nothing very friendly about that at all. Pressing and chasing down, and back now with Keisuke Kurakawa, and through it goes to Gigio Donnarumma. There's Neymar. Now Messi. Nakamura. Now it ricochets through for Lionel Messi, who's one-on-one, who dances this way and the other entirely unnecessarily to try and make things more spectacular. And then couldn't pick out the top corner with his right foot. He could have taken this there. Flicked around one challenge, back around Takeo. And you can see there are GAMBA OSAKA fans here behind the goal, hoping that he scored. They're here to watch the superstars turn it on, adding to the list of I was there moments, and why not? Been a good fun game this, and it is meant to be fun after all. Okuno. Takeo. There's Okuno once more. Kurokawa. Just can't keep it in. Nearly. Messi clipped, and it looks like he had his hand trodden on as well. Neymar. Oh, the cross was useful from Nuno Mendes. Sarabia applauds it. You see the Paris Saint-Germain substitutes going through, looked like one or two final warm-up stretches there. It's Galtier PSG starting to take shape. It's given away to Vitinha. It's a good block. Neymar's there. Was he fouled? Vitinha with the follow-up for Messi. Neymar still can't believe he hasn't won a penalty. Here's Machino to try and run it clear, or at least help it clear for Gamba Osaka. I'd like to see that again. Won by Sergio Ramos. There's Marquinhos. And now Prainel Kimpembe. What a take that is from Neymar. But he in turn was overtaken by Yanagisawa. There's Okuno. Kurokawa. Now Marco Verratti. Sarabia to play it forward. No way through for Lionel Messi that time. Here's Machino. Kurokawa was outside him. Now Okuno. Nice one-touch play, and it bounces through to Donnarumma. Sarabia. There's Verratti, now Messi. Kimpembe. They do look hungry for more goals here, Paris Saint-Germain. Here's Vitinha. Nuno Mendes in support. And then Neymar tried the trick. That was a poor clearance. Wonder if he'll pay the price. Sarabia just held things up for a moment. Neymar tries to work the opening. And wanted the free kick. Again, this referee unimpressed by him. Now Machino. Always is the touch of the boy who cried wolf about Neymar, isn't there? Clearly clipped for the penalty in the first half, but his reputation precedes him a bit. That's a good ball, fizzed in, goodness me. Leandro Pereira might have scored there. Probably should have done. Not been in good form this season, the Brazilian. Just 2 goals in this campaign after previously prolific years. He's just offside anyway. Yeah, the flag did go up. Good spot. Wouldn't have counted. Situations like that where young strikers are always told you've just got to try and make contact. There's so much pace on the ball. Your job is to divert it towards the goal. See there, Pereira was, I know he's offside anyway, but he was flicking out, trying to volley at home with his left foot. You've got to try and get more of your body onto it than that. There's Messi. Now Kurakawa. Akuno. Fujiharu. Now Kurakawa. Hiroki Fujiharu carries on and cleared away neatly by Marquinhos. Here's Verratti. Messi. Brilliant ball from Lionel Messi to tee up Neymar to make it 5. Cool as you like. Beautifully done. Perfection from Paris Saint-Germain. They're finishing this pre-season tour with a real flourish here. Yes, they're caught square and they don't put pressure on the ball, but still, Messi and Neymar took full advantage. This time he was able to run away. Goalkeeper made it a bit too easy there, Higashiguchi, but was left exposed. What this crowd came to see. They have filled these stadia to watch Paris Saint-Germain, and they've been richly rewarded. Changes now. See Bernat, Mbappe. Paredes coming on. Player that many feel will soon be on his way. I think Sarabia is one of those who's had a really good tour. And of course, if you're a tiring GAMBA OSAKA defender, or even if you're not a tiring one, you're 5-1 down against Paris Saint-Germain, you look up, Kylian Mbappe's come on. Neymar and Messi still there, Mbappe for Sarabia, so the big three are all out there. Think of it as a challenge. Prodded forward by Neymar. It's Fujiharu. Keep playing their game. Here's Wellington Silva, who's come on, the former Fluminense and Internacional player. On the books at Arsenal, briefly he was. He's given it away, though, and now Mbappe for Neymar, who is on a hat-trick, who reverses it back for Mbappe, and it wasn't quite there. So on the tour, Neymar has scored twice, Messi has scored twice, Mbappe once, Sarabia twice, Calimundo twice. He hasn't come on here yet. All the tricks and flicks coming out now. That control with the sole of the foot. It's just something else, isn't it? See Hiroti Yamami, Osaka-born striker, has come on as well as Wellington Silva. Suzuki made way. But will they get the ball, GAMBA OSAKA? It's funny how so far the results have mirrored the table positions in the J-League, really. Kawasaki Frontale up towards the top in third, pushed Paris Saint-Germain all the way. 2-1 victory, and then Urawa Reds in 8th, beaten 3-0 fairly comfortably, and now 5-1 against a team that's down towards the bottom. They're going to have to switch their focus quickly to the league, to that Kyoto Sanga game on Saturday. 12 remaining. You look at their position, and if they find some form, they'll be fine, but 16th, third bottom, 2 off the bottom. Difficult fixtures to come, lost their last 3. It's not looking great at the moment. They've got to find some goals from somewhere. 1 goal in their last 3, and that was from a centre-half. Looking for a goal here, and that hit straight at Donnarumma by Mitsuki Saito, former Shonan Bellmare player. Played at Rubin Kazan, Saito, but did have an ankle injury for quite a lot of his time there. GAMBA OSAKA were the 5th Japanese team to win the Asian Champions League. Won it in 2008. Against Adelaide United, who were a surprise package that year. They'd beaten Urawa Reds in the semi. It was very nearly an all-Japanese final, that. And they were relegated 4 years after that. And I always think, I remember it at the time, one of the most remarkable statistics. GAMBA OSAKA relegated in 2012 as the league's top scorers. They finished top scorers in the J-League and they were relegated. That does not happen often. I must confess, I haven't looked back at every single league in every country since 1950 or anything like that, but I can't believe it's happened very often. 67 goals, 65 conceded. The champion Sanfrecce Hiroshima, 63 goals scored. They were promoted back the following year and they won the league. Again, one of the few teams to do that. Go straight from promotion to winning the top flight. But yeah, that's one of those answers on a postcard ones, isn't it? Here's Messi. I will be looking it up because that's the way football commentators are, but it cost me a couple of nights. Has a team, another team, ever been relegated from the top flight, having been top scorers in the top flight? There's the question. Questions for Paris Saint-Germain next season. First 11th league title. Will there be anyone to throw down a challenge to stop them from doing that? They'll want the domestic double, but more than anything, they want a big run at the Champions League. Reached the final, fell short. Could they do it? They've got the squad to do it. I think they've got the coach to do it, but we'll have to wait and see. There's Yamami. A lot of sports teams talk about winning the big moments. Moments within games. And I wonder if that's where Paris Saint-Germain have fallen short at that rarefied Champions League level. If you look at Carlo Ancelotti and that Real Madrid team, they always seem to win the big moments, don't they? Now Mbappe, he rolls it for Hakimi. And once again, Higashi Gucci in good form. It's not too often you talk about a team that's conceded 5 and say the goalkeeper's been the best player, but Higashi Guchi's had an outstanding game. Not helped by those in front of him. They've missed Kwon, the Korean, for sure. Part of their defence. There's Leandro Pereira. Now Okuno. Yamami did well, and that's a decent hit from the follow-up. Good left-footed skimmer as we move into the final quarter of the game. Jiro Nakamura. Still just 18, Nakamura. And I know a player that they think might have a future here. That was awkward. Ryu Takeo. Now Jiro Nakamura. There's Saito. Fujiharu. Oh, what a great ball that is! 5-2. Swept in by Yamami. Big, big smile from him to light up this stadium. Beautifully constructed and firmly finished. And the way Yamami grabbed the ball out the back of the net there, he thinks they've still got a chance. They switched off when they were made to pay. It's a great ball back across by Yanagisawa. That could have gone wrong. Lovely touch. And Yamami did the rest. And for a team that is short of goals in the league, games like this can matter. Cooling break time, but I know that looks like a nice to watch but seemingly irrelevant strike at the end of a game, but if they take that into the rest of their league games, then who knows? More changes for PSG, by the way. There's the foul on Neymar that led to the penalty that he, of course, just stroked home. That was a nice moment, wasn't it? After he scored the penalty, the little moment of respect between striker and goalkeeper. How well he took this too. Makes it all look easy in front of goal, but it really isn't. So Messi and Neymar have made way, and Kimpembe and a few others. See Sergio Ramos coming off. Well, Calimundo scored in both of these tour games so far. He'll be keen to make it 3 out of 3. Bernat was already on. Thilo Kehrer is on for Marquinhos, as you can see. Ebimbe and Danilo Pereira both on as well. Danilo almost certainly on his way out of the club, but Ebimbe, real young talent. Icardi and Diallo also on. Icardi being linked with moves everywhere. And Gana Gueye as well for the excellent Vitinha. Never want to make too much of form in pre-season, but if you're looking for big winners from this tour, I don't think there have been any big losers, particularly Icardi has struggled to make an impact, that's for sure, but I would say Vitinha has looked outstanding, settled in after the move, and Sarabia has had a very good time of things. Either that will point to a future with Paris Saint-Germain after that loan at Sporting last season, or he'll point to a future somewhere else, but he still looks a terrific player in the front three down that right side. Yamami. Wellington Silva. There's Saito. In from Fujiharu. Swept wide by Akuno. Yanagisawa. Mbappe with the captain's armband. Final 15 minutes. It's been extremely entertaining. Just that moment when Curacao pulled one back, it was 2-1, and you did wonder. And Paris Saint-Germain have turned on the style, and they continue to do so. Juan Bernat to try and tee up Calimundo, and it just didn't fall right. Seemed a certain sixth goal, that. Mbappe, the creator. Little look up here from Juan Bernat. This is the brilliance of Mbappe, though. Not just a strong runner, his close range control sensational. More changes for Gamba Osaka, including in goal, Taichi Kato. Patrick, the Brazilian striker, on for Jiro Nakamura. The 18-year-old had himself been a substitute. Here's Leandro Pereira. It's always dragging that wide. Interesting player, Patrick. 13 goals last season. 20 on loan at Sanfrecce Hiroshima 2018, but just 1 goal this season. His best for Gamba was 12. 7 seasons ago, as Mbappe charges through and is denied at the last. Bimbe. Oh, lovely quick feet and just wide of that near post from Mbappe. Just finds those little half yards, doesn't he? Does it so effectively. Scooped forward to Patrick, and the run outside him wasn't quite where he wanted. See, that is an interesting reaction from him, because scored once this season under pressure, accused in certain quarters of not caring enough. You often see players who are in the middle of a season like that blame others, make those outward displays of emotion like that. Trying to make it clear to all around that he cares, is my point. They're short of goals. They could do with a big finish to the season from him. And he finds some form here. Here's Yamami, who scored the second goal. Wellington Silva. That's a really good ball in, but it was well defended. Diallo was in the right position. Yamami's done well there. Enjoying himself. Kera just mopped up the pieces in the end. Diallo. Idrissa Gana game. There's Mbappe. Flicked forward by Kylian Mbappe, and trying to turn inside was Icardi. Mbappe's kept going off the line, but Calimuendo Sees his effort blocked, and then a further follow-up is blocked away. Still they come, they have a free kick. It's all happening here. Paredes was fouled, and Mbappe can't believe he didn't score. And now Calimuendo's had 2 chances to make it 3-3. That wasn't even going in from Mbappe. It was tough for Calimuendo, in fairness. And then Gana Gay with the follow-up. At least now they have a chance from the free kick. Mbappe's going to fancy this. So it is Mbappe. Needs some work on those, straight into the wall. Bimbe, 1 or 2 tired sets of legs out there now. Here's Kylian Mbappe to cut inside. He's desperate to score, isn't he? You can tell. See that clearly. Now Wellington Silva. Pushing forward positively, but Patrick couldn't get there. Once again, Danilo Pereira has come on and slotted in at centre-half. Kuno. Andrew Pereira. Now Wellington Silva. Oh, lovely interchange! It was on if he'd hit it hard and low, but he scooped it into the arms of Donnarumma. Saito. Yamami. Mbappe bearing down on goal. Was he fouled? Referee says he was. They will have a second penalty here, and I'm pretty sure he'll take it. It's the change of pace that does here for Ryu Takao. It's always stretching. Caught the player and not the ball. So, nice symmetry on the tour. Messi has scored twice, Neymar twice, and now Mbappe to get his second of the tour, and he slams it home. Taichi Kato, the substitute goalkeeper, never looked likely to save it. 6-2 for Paris Saint-Germain, adding to what has been a very entertaining spectacle here. Galtier will not be happy that they've conceded twice, but there's nothing wrong with their firepower here. The 11th goal of this pre-season tour. 11-4 and 3 against. Not bad at all. Still they come though, GAMBA OSAKA, and that was Patrick, and Paris Saint-Germain again a little hesitant at the back. When you see those reports that have gone a bit quiet recently, linking Milan Skriniar with a move to PSG, you think, goodness me, if you added him at centre-half to this team, then what a side that would be. I just wonder if they do need him though. I have a feeling they maybe do. Big leader, that focal point at the back to go with Marquinhos. There's Mbappe, little change of feet, and then fires well over. Well, Patrick trying to get his body in between Danilo and the goal. Kalimuendo now. There's Mbappe, touch from Icardi, and then Paredes just wide. It would have been some goal. Icardi provided a lovely assist for Sarabia in the game against Urawa Reds. Nearly did the same here, nice simple pass. Absolutely see the intention there of Paredes. So into added time. There'll be 3 minutes. 3 minutes remain of a richly enjoyable pre-season tour, wonderfully well organised, fabulously well attended, full of goals, really useful for both Paris Saint-Germain and 3 lots of opposition that has had the chance to test itself in the middle of a J-League season against tough opposition. Couldn't really have asked for much more. Here goes Danilo. Scooped towards Mbappe. Oh, nice idea. Went for the old Ronaldo finish there, hard and low with a low backlift. Fujiharu. It was hit and it was rising and it was the right idea from Leandro Pereira, but a long way off the right execution. Big challenges to come. And the challenges start on the 6th of August that weekend as Paris Saint-Germain travel to Clermont. They've got the Trophée des Champions against Nantes before that at the end of July. Here's Kohei Okuno. The final 30 seconds now. Fujiharu. Wellington Silva. Closing seconds. Is there a final flourish from GAMBA OSAKA? They've won a corner if there's time to take it. This will be it. Can they make it 9 goals on the night? Not with a delivery like that, I'm afraid, and that will just about do it. End of the tour, end of a richly enjoyable evening, and you can see they're after the shirts now. Mbappe said there, I've got 2, don't worry. Paris Saint-Germain, they were pulled back to 2-1 when Kurokawa scored, but then they ran away with it. It was an excellent performance, 2 goals from Neymar. They've got better as the tour has gone on, and in the end, it finished. All smiles here. Paris Saint-Germain 6, GAMBA OSAKA 2.